I wanted to come out today and kind of give you an update on where I think we are with Mr. Mufara, where we're going, and why it's so important to stay engaged and listen to what Mr. Mufara is saying and the direction that he's giving us. And I really want to start with a story that happened just a couple of weeks ago. Really some powerful stuff. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way, and it's 7/18/2026, year of our Lord. My sister is of the age where she's on Social Security and she's on Medicare. She's on a fixed income. And anytime she can save money, it's a really big deal. Now, do we help out a little bit? Yeah, we do. But again, anytime she can save money, it's a big deal. So what we did is we brought over an insurance agent, and this guy was really good, 100% honest. And he came over and he looked at my sister's stuff and he said, I can save you about $200 a month. And I stopped him. I said, whoa, wait a minute. $200, you mean $200 a year? And he said, no, $200 a month. That's a really big deal for anybody that's on a fixed income and has to live on that fixed income. And then he started to explain how he could do this. And he said, here's what's happening right now. What the government does is they take the Medicare and they go to a private company and they ask that private company to insure that individual. So the government's not doing the insurance. They're passing it on to the insurance company because they're really good at what they do. They're good with numbers and they know what's right and what's wrong, how they can make money and how they can't. And what the insurance companies have done is they've come in, they've looked at the numbers, and they've seen that they can give individuals a really good policy, better than what they have, at a lower price point. Now, have you heard that anywhere before? I think maybe you have. And I looked at the guy and I said, okay, so the government, they're getting you to insure those individuals. They get rid of the risk and they keep the cream. And the guy said, yeah, that's what they're doing. So we insure, we're good with numbers, we know what we're doing, we're still making money, and the government keeps the cream without any risk. And I looked at him and I said, so what you're telling me is we don't need the government in healthcare. And he just smiled at me and he said, yeah, you got it right. This is what the government is doing. We don't need the government in healthcare because there are insurance institutions that will give us better rates, better prices. It's just better for everybody. But the government knows that they can keep the cream, and the government is insatiable. They're going to take as much money as they can. And basically, what this is telling me is there are better ways to do things, especially in healthcare. Whether you're 18 or 80, it doesn't matter. There are private insurers that will give you better insurance than the government is giving you at a lower price point. Now, that takes us to Mr. Mufara, what he's doing, what's coming, and why it's so important. Better price, lower price point. We've heard that from Mr. Mufara for 8 years. And it is true, it will happen, and it's going to be happening sooner than later. And most people, when we start to think about Mr. Mufara, when we start to think about the ecosystem, when we start to think about what's going to be happening with Victory with Ash, with phase 2, everybody wants to skip the first part and go to phase 2. And I want to tell you flat out, that's a really big mistake. When I go back to my sister, her insurance, Medicare, what the insurance guy could do, knowledge will set you free. And the knowledge that she acquired, that we acquired with that insurance agent, saved her $200 a month. That's a really big deal with someone on a fixed income. Back to Mr. Mufara, his ecosystem, what's happening there. Knowledge will set you free. There are a lot of people that want to pass the educational platform and move right into phase 2. That's such a big mistake, and I'll tell you why. And it's really important you take this to heart. As Mr. Mufara comes out and he gives us educational modules that we can come in and learn from, I don't care if you have great experience. I don't care what your skill set is. I don't care if you think you're a master marketer. When people are offering you knowledge, education, you go through it. And regardless of your skill set, whether you don't know anything or you know a great deal, you might find something in there, one thing that will turn the whole picture around when it comes to online marketing and what we're trying to do. And we are all trying to be online marketers that come online, develop an income that can change your life financially and give you the ability to live that life you want to live. Education is the key. And as Mr. Mufareh, and I don't know when this is going to happen, could be a week, could be a month, could be 2 months, I don't know when it's going to happen, it doesn't matter. But when those educational modules start coming up, take them very, very seriously. Do not poo-poo them. Do not think about phase 2. Do not think about moving forward, because those educational modules are going to be done by people who have decades of experience, and there might be one little thing that changes everything. And when I mean changes everything, I mean in ways you can't even fathom. They can do things to your marketing online that you never thought were possible. So regardless of your skill sets, regardless of what you know, whether it's a lot or whether it's very, very, very little, when these educational modules start to come out, take them very, very seriously. I don't know how many they're going to be. Could be 1, there could be 100. I don't know. But you need to go through all of it looking for that gem. Whether you're totally unexperienced and you're looking for a dozen gems, maybe they're there. I think they will be. Whether you're extremely experienced and you're just looking for 1 or 2 gems, you need to go through this stuff, because the people that have developed these online educational platform, these people that have done it, they got a ton of experience. They know how to do this, and they're up to date on the newest of the new things that are out there that we're going to be able to use. So that's what this video is for. Knowledge is everything, and Mr. Mufareh is going to start shoving knowledge in your face. Do not poo-poo it. Do not think you're going to go to phase 2. Do not think you're going to bypass this and do as well as you could have done if you'd have just taken the time to go through what Mr. Mufareh is going to be sharing with us. This is going to be awesome, guys. I don't worry about phase 2. I don't worry about the products being above market value. I think that's superior at a lower price point. I don't worry about the markets looking at what Mr. Mufareh is going to be bringing forward and going, holy mackerel, I want this stuff. But the key is, just like it was with Valley, just like it was with me, with Medicare and what can be done with that, it's the knowledge that you acquire. You know, the Medicare thing, everybody in the United States, if they knew this, would go to this guy or someone like him and lower their costs substantially. They just don't know yet. It's getting out there. What Mr. Mufareh is going to be doing, they don't know it yet. They not only need and want their products, these products will set them free. Now, I haven't seen the products, but I know Mr. Mufareh. I know what he does. I know how he wants everything to be almost free. I know he wants above market products at a lower price point. All that means is superiority, guys. He wants the best of the best, and when we throw it out there, people are going to run at us. But you need the education, you need the knowledge, you need to understand how this is going to get done. And when Mr. Mufareh starts putting the educational content out there, run for it. I mean, just soak it up, every little bit of it, because there are going to be gems in there, whether you're really, really good or whether you've never done anything. These gems will change lives. What do? We change lives. What do? We solve problems with different solutions. Mr. Mufareh is bringing the solutions to the table. Do not miss this. So this is what this video was all about. It really is what Mr. Mufareh is going to be doing, what he's going to be introducing to us. Is it just for the individuals that are following and engaged with Mr. Mufareh? Maybe not. That's a different subject, but it's something you can think about. This is a really, really exciting time, and I'm looking forward for Mr. Mufareh coming out and putting up educational modules up on the platform that we're all in, and then there we are just going to rock and roll. You guys have a great weekend. Again, it's Saturday, 7/18/2026, year of our Lord. I just think we're in a really, really cool place, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. That's it for today, guys. Again, have a great weekend. And we'll absolutely see everybody at the top. Take care. Bye.